So, something that a lot of us do is we compare ourselves to others. We say, okay, look at this guy. This guy has this amazing job, and this guy has like a girlfriend or whatever, and amazing car, and he's got it all figured out. And here I am, like at the same age as him, and I'm like nowhere near where he is. Or we see people around us, and we see them getting all these achievements, accomplishments, finding their passion, living their dreams and doing all these crazy things, and we're stuck here and we're not doing anything. We can barely we don't even have like the basic skills that seem to come easy to those people. And something that you have to understand is that you aren't falling behind. We feel like we are falling behind, and oh my gosh, time's running out, I have to hurry, I have to do this like really quick, what's wrong with me, right? But thing is, like, everyone goes by their own clock. It's not a matter of competition with other people, it's a competition with yourself. Instead of comparing yourself to other people and comparing yourself to what other people have accomplished and making that unfair comparison, because these people, they have advantages, they possibly have advantages that you don't have right now. They've figured some things out that you have yet to figure out. And redirect the comparison to yourself. Look at how far you've come. Look at the things that you've accomplished so far. And look at like the progress that you've made, where you are and who you used to be. Because you can't compare seeds to trees, right? And some trees, they take longer to grow, but they grow much higher than those other trees. While other trees, they are really fast at growing, and then they just stop at a certain point. So, you can't compare seeds to trees. It's just, if you haven't succeeded yet, if you haven't done something crazy yet, if you haven't found your passion yet, what it means is it's just not your time yet. Sometimes that's all it means. Sometimes it doesn't mean that, I'm not trying hard enough, I'm not doing everything. Because, if you know in your heart that if you know in your heart that you're trying hard every single day, you're working on yourself and you're doing the things that work, and you're thinking, oh, why don't I have results? This guy made results years before me, and he didn't do half the things I did. What am I doing wrong? Maybe you're not doing something wrong. Maybe it's just not your time yet. You have to be patient. You have to understand that just because I haven't succeeded yet doesn't mean that I'm never gonna succeed. No, it just means that you haven't succeeded yet. That's all it means. It doesn't mean you're useless. It doesn't mean you're worthless. It doesn't mean that you're never going to be successful. It's like crazy. We take these little things and we mold them and distort them into meaning something like crazy, something that is completely out of the blue. And it's insane. It's insane to me. Even myself, I do this all the time. What happens? I do this. I used to do this, and then I would be like, oh no, what's this mean? What's this mean? What's this mean? What's this mean about me? Our sense of self is so weak that we see everything as meaning something about us rather than it just meaning something about the situation. Okay, but this isn't an excuse to not try and just be like, oh, it's gonna be my time someday. No, this is for you to keep going forward and to have faith and to have patience that you are eventually gonna make it, even if it'll take you longer, even if it'll take you years, even if it'll take you longer than that other guy that had all these advantages. It's kind of unfair also to compare yourself. We compare ourselves to freaking huge people. For example, the guy just starting out, he'll compare himself to Michael Jordan, and he'll be like, "Oh my gosh, I'll never be that good. I'm not even close to that good yet." Yeah, that's right, because Michael Jordan had all those years. He put in all those years of work and practice and put that hard work in. And I think you can't compare yourself to people that have all these advantages. You can't compare seeds to trees. That's what you're doing. Seeds to trees. That's all you're doing. You're comparing yourself to seeds. You're comparing a seed to a tree. You're just starting out. If you're just starting out, it's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to fail. It's okay to, take a long time. Because eventually, sometimes what happens is we are slow in the beginning. A lot of people, they're slow in the beginning. And then eventually what happens is, all of a sudden, boom, they get through those one obstacle, those two obstacles, those three obstacles, to get through past a certain point, and eventually they just start soaring. They just start they become like an unstoppable force. So yeah, like, you have to understand that, number one, that, you know, don't compare yourself to others, because they have all these advantages, and, you know, and even if you don't have those advantages, it doesn't mean there's anything wrong with you. It just means that it's not your time yet. That's all that means. It only means that it's not your time yet. Okay? It just means that it hasn't happened yet. Okay? And number two thing is that you still have to keep grinding. You have to have patience. You have to have faith in the process. You know, you can't just give up just because it hasn't happened yet. Because if you just give up, you know, I can guarantee you it won't happen if you just give up. Like, you know, if you keep trying, it might not happen. But I can guarantee you it won't happen if you just give up. And yeah, that's all I have to say today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.